So one of the biggest ways to subdue your dopamine addiction, number one, is to acknowledge that it is there in the first place. So it's very easy for people to think, I scroll my phone for information. I don't scroll my phone for funny videos and all of these things. But at the end of the day, you're spending 5 to 10 hours screen time and you're not really producing anything. You're just taking in information, which is good in the long run. Maybe you can have a conversation that information is needed, but to a large extent you don't really need to have that information. You don't really need to keep scrolling. You don't really need to get as much knowledge as is possible. What is more important is for you to be able to create, for you to be able to pass on your value to other people. So most of the times people don't really understand or acknowledge the fact that they have a dopamine addiction in the first place, or they have a phone addiction in the first place, or they even have a knowledge addiction, because some people can get so accustomed to reading books, which is a very beautiful thing, but some people can get so accustomed to reading books, or even reading the newspaper, or even getting news, or even watching the news, or all of these things, to the point where they forget that they are supposed to participate in the world as well. They're supposed to be participators in the world and not just sit back and watch things happen around them. So that's one of the biggest problems. Acknowledging that you have these triggers in the first place, that's going to be a problem. So you have to recognize your triggers. You have to recognize what it is that you're addicted to. If you're addicted to knowledge, if you're addicted to comedy, if you're addicted to just the high life, watching the high life happen around you. Sometimes your dopamine levels doesn't just rise just from you scrolling your phone. Sometimes it's just from the overexposure to adrenaline junk or all of these things. So it's very important for you to be able to recognize that you have these things, accept that you have it, acknowledge that you have it, and then that's going to be a good step in the right direction for you to fix your addiction to dopamine. And the next